What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the JR Wisdom channel. I want to thank you all for tuning back in. For those of you, new and old subscribers, for those of you, as I always say, that are new to my channel or just now clicking on one of my videos, I thank you for checking me out. Be sure, you hit the subscribe button and hit the bell. That way you get all the notifications for all my other material, and hopefully you like some of my other videos. This is kind of like an off-the-cuff video that I decided to make because right now I am stuck on the side of the road with a flat tire, waiting for a tow truck to come because of where I'm located at. It's like on a side road or whatever, and I, don't want to get bogged down here trying to get this thing out, so I'm gonna have it taken somewhere else to get this tire changed. But this topic that I wanted to do later, but I'll do it now since I got plenty of free time, is about it's about someone, and this could go, I'm answering from a male perspective as opposed from a woman's perspective, about when you have tried, whether you're in a relationship or especially when you're married, when you tried to do everything to keep your relationship, together, but nothing ever seems to be good enough. So you're wondering where's the next thing to do, especially if you're married. I'm really doing this because based off of a friend of mine. It's not per se requested, but I know the concerns was bothering him as well, with him and his wife. So I just wanted to make it, and he kind of read my book, and he said I could totally relate. And another guy that I work with, he kind of had the same issue. He bought my book for his wife to read it, hoping that something from the book would click, but both of these men find themselves in a position where they don't know what to do next. They've tried everything to bring the romance. I don't know what per se they may have done that might have caused it, but I know that they've been trying, everything as far as, taking their wife out on dates. They've tried complimenting her. They tried doing all these things, but, the love just isn't there anymore, so to speak. These women have maybe fallen out of love with these men, and basically at this point they're just roommates. Especially when you have kids, if you're just roommates, it's kind of a bad situation to find yourself in, where you're both strangers in the same house, and you may be just hanging on in a relationship because you're friends. I mean, not friends, but because you have kids. That's the only reason why you're still, sticking around in a relationship, so to speak. And one person loves the other, but the other person really doesn't. That love isn't there. It's an unrequited desire, unrequited love for this person. In the case of my friend, my partner, he's in the military. And if he's watching this video, I'm not calling your name, but you know what I'm talking about. He's at the end of his military career. He'll be retiring in about 3 or 4 years, and he'll be heading overseas to finish out his career. And he has kids, him and his wife. He's in the States now, and she basically told him that she doesn't want to go, even though she's from overseas as well. She just wants to remain in the States. She wants to remain in the States and things of that nature, along with the kids, instead of coming along with him as a family with her husband. She doesn't work. She doesn't have a job as far as something that would, should be giving up a career or anything. She basically is just going to stay in the States, take care of the kids, which she's not from the United States, but she wants to stay in the States, take care of the kids, and while he goes over there and spends 3 years by himself. So he's tried talking it over with her over and over, and she just wants to stay. Now, she has her own Instagram page, and on this page she has no pictures of him, and she portrays herself on this page as single, or to look to be single on this page. And I find that it's really, messed up. A lot of the stuff she says, which I've seen a lot of other women do, is they'll put up posts, saying that, you should do this, or kind of like not attacking a man, but basically saying that, talking about their relationship in a roundabout way by posting up these memes and stuff. So my advice to him, I was just like, based upon the stuff that I've seen, and if you're trying to do all these things, you're going to church, you're trying to go to church with her, you're trying your best, but she's just not in it. What is it that you can do at this point? I mean, it sounds to me like, I told him straight up, man, if she's doing all this, she doesn't want to, you have 3 years overseas. She doesn't want to come with you. It sounds like she just wants to turn up and party. Especially you don't want to go with your husband, and your husband is almost pleading with you to say, we're a family, I want my kids with me, and she just wants to stay in the States, based upon this. So I really wanted to make this video, and I want to, hear you guys' comments on this, especially when you're married. What is it that you do? What are you supposed to do? And I found myself in this position previously, when you tried everything and it's just not working. And even some women may go as far as say, I don't want to be with you. I'm just not in love with you, but they just not pulling the trigger as far as getting married. I don't think anyone should be, even like they say, even if it is for the kids, I don't think anyone, if you just don't like that person anymore, you don't want to be with that person anymore, then you should just go on about your business, even if you do have kids. So because it's no sense in two people being unhappy together under the same roof. It's not fair to you, and it's not fair to your children, and for someone to live in anguish in their own home, and to live knowing that they'll try, knowing that if that person is in love with this person, and they have to watch this person every day and be around this person, there's just nothing there. It's like watching the death of this person right in front of you. This person is dying, so to speak, as far as your relationship. This person is, you're watching that person. It's like losing a person, losing a loved one, but they're still alive. And that's kind of one of the worst feelings. And I get this from him, just by conversations I'm having with him. And I can only imagine at a certain point when you're trying to come to terms with that. Now, I know that this isn't just for men. This happens to women as well, where they, they may want their husband, or they try to hold on to a man that's just there, and they may be trying everything. They may have, tried to fulfill all the things that this man desired of her, so to speak. Sorry if that light went out. I'm trying to. They both went out. I'm trying to turn this back on. But a woman may have lost weight. She may have started cooking more, started cleaning more, started, doing things that this man requested, and there's still nothing there. This man is just not in love with her, but he's still sticking around in the relationship, just for whatever reason, whether it be, monetary reasons. He doesn't want to get divorced for fear of having to support this woman or support something. It's just a bad situation to be in. And it's an awful feeling to be in when your feelings aren't reciprocated. How you feel about a person, they don't feel the same way about you anymore. And I just think that when it gets to that, there's nothing you can do, and I've learned that, and maybe a lot of y'all have learned this. There's nothing you can do to make a person want to be with you. And I say this on a lot of my videos, and a lot of people find it so hard to come to terms with that. You know, it doesn't matter what you do. You could do all that. You could lose weight. You could get a new job. You could get you could change, have a complete change in character, the way you treat this person. You could try to date this person, but at the end of the day, there's nothing you can do to make someone want you or want to be with you. There's nothing you can do. It's a lost cause. You're fighting for something, and if you made those changes, and people say sometimes it takes time, but who knows how long. I mean, if you're willing to be patient, by all means, go for that. But if you've just been doing this for a period of time and you're tired from it, if you're personally tired from it, then you definitely need to move on. Money, when it comes to especially marriage, it might hurt, monetarily, or it might hurt your pockets. But as they say, there's no price on a peace of mind. You'll sleep better at night, and there's just some pain that you have to go through as part of the human condition. Your happiness, you have to be happy personally. You can't be happy with someone who doesn't want you. So I just wanted to make this video real quick, and want to hear you guys' thoughts on it. By all means, let me get you, men and women, how you feel about it. If you've been in this situation, comment. Make sure you comment. I definitely I read everybody's comments. I try to respond to everybody's comments. And let's start a dialogue on this. Go ahead and like the video if you don't mind. Share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check me out on social media. I have my Facebook page on there, my Instagram page on there, but I'm gonna create the Facebook I have on there is kind of like my business page. So I'm gonna just create a personal Facebook page as well for in connection with this channel. So that we can interact on there as well. Check me out on Amazon, my books as well. I'm gonna start doing the live streams, and try to get some people on, so we can, some of you ladies, some of you fellas out there, if you're interested, hit me up. You can start doing live chats, start discussing some contemporary issues and things like that. I'm gonna start covering different subjects, and even on live chats, whatever y'all want to discuss. We can link up on the live chat and go in on different stuff like that, different topics. So, look out for that. I'm gonna start doing that on, a couple times a week around 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, wherever you live at. But I'm Eastern, so that's the time I'll be jumping on there. But by all means, like I said, check me out on Amazon. All the links are in the description. Feel free to donate to the channel. Like I said, I'm going to be making some improvements to this channel. Thank you to everybody who has been donating. Thank you to everybody who has been subscribing. I'm finally over 1,000, and I'm trying to keep it pushing. So thanks to everybody for all your support and all that good stuff. And once again, just remember, anything lost can be found again except for time wasted, especially for y'all who have gone through what I was talking about. You just need to find yourself, because you might have lost it. You might have lost yourself, and that's what I mean whenever I say anything lost, for the most part, can be found again except for time wasted. It's really about finding yourself once again, So peace, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.